7 Celebrities we lost. 7 names. 7 completely different lives. 1 died mid-world tour in a helicopter on the other side of the planet. 1 spent 50 years deciding who got to become a legend. And this week, he became the story. And one of them was only 32. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why these 7 names are trending everywhere right now, and which one people can't stop talking about. Stay until the end, because #4 is the one nobody saw coming. This isn't a gossip video. We're not here for the headlines or the speculation. We're here to actually look at the lives behind the names, what they built, who they touched, and what they leave behind. Here are the 7 people the world said goodbye to: Lauren Bennett, Victor Willis, Daveigh Chase, Oliver Tree, Clive Davis, Anthony Head, Peabo Bryson. Let's start. 1. Lauren Bennett. You've heard her voice thousands of times. You just didn't know her name. That siren-like vocal on Party Rock Anthem, that's her. The song that hijacked every wedding, every school dance, every gym class for an entire decade. Lauren Bennett was the British singer behind that hook, the one Fowl built a global anthem around. Born in Meopham, Kent, she chased music young, the X Factor as a teenager, then a leap to Los Angeles most people never make. She sang with Paradiso Girls. Later, G.R.L, the group that carried some of the same DNA as the Pussycat Dolls era. Their song, Ugly Heart, hit charts in multiple countries. But Party Rock Anthem is the one that made her immortal. Her cause of death hasn't been confirmed publicly. It's reportedly still under investigation, and that's exactly why we're not going to speculate here. Her bandmates have spoken about her with Nothing But Love, a song so famous that stadiums full of strangers sing it without even knowing why. 2. Victor Willis. Say the letters Y.M.C.A. You just heard the song in your head, didn't you? That's the power Victor Willis had. A voice that became a chorus the entire planet knows, whether they wanted to or not. As the founding lead singer of Village People, Willis wasn't just wearing the police officer costume, he was the reason the group's biggest hits still fill dance floors 50 years later. Y.M.C.A, Macho Man, In the Navy, Go West. Disco gets dismissed as a novelty sometimes. It wasn't. For a lot of people, it was the first place they felt free to be loud, colorful, and themselves. Victor Willis died at 74, after what was described as a short, aggressive illness. Every time a crowd raises its arms to spell out those 4 letters, his voice is still in the room. The next name on this list belongs to someone who was only 35 and who gave the world 2 completely opposite kinds of iconic. 3. Daveigh Chase. One character gave a generation comfort, the other gave them nightmares. Same actress. Daveigh Chase voiced Lilo in Disney's Lilo and Stitch. Not a sanitized, perfect kid, but a real one. Lonely, funny, grieving. The kind of character who made Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind, actually land. Then she played Samara in The Ring. If you've seen it, you don't need a description. You already have the image in your head. She was also part of Donnie Darko and Spirited Away. Daveigh Chase was only 35 when she died. Her later years were reportedly difficult. Struggles with health, addiction, and homelessness. We're not sharing that to reduce her to a tragedy. We're sharing it because child stardom doesn't come with armor, and the people behind these performances are exactly that. People. Reports list her official cause of death as AIDS, with chronic polysubstance use noted as a contributing factor. That's a hard detail. It deserves compassion, not judgment. Lilo's voice is still in homes everywhere right now, reminding kids that nobody gets left behind. The next story is the one that's hit fans the hardest this year, and it happened thousands of miles from home. 4. Oliver Tree. He was mid-tour, mid-sentence almost, and then he was gone. Oliver Tree, bowl cut, oversized clothes, a persona built entirely on being unapologetically strange, died at 32 in a helicopter crash in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, while on his world tour. He wasn't a normal pop star, and he never tried to be. Songs like Life Goes On, Alien Boy, Miss You, and Hurt made him huge, but the music was only half of it. He turned the internet itself into a stage, absurd, uncomfortable, funny, and suddenly, without warning, genuinely emotional. That's what made him different. He could make you laugh at him, and then make you feel something real, back to back. There's no neat ending to this one. He was still building, still touring, still becoming something bigger, and it stopped mid-motion. For a lot of younger fans, Oliver Tree wasn't just an artist. He was permission to be weird and loud without apologizing for it. Now, the name that might be the biggest of all 7, even though most fans have never seen his face. 5. Clive Davis. You've never seen his name on a billboard, but without him, half the biggest names in music history don't exist. Clive Davis died at 94, closing out a career that basically built the modern music industry. Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, Aretha Franklin, Janis Joplin, Alicia Keys, Santana, Barry Manilow. He didn't just sign these artists, he shaped the moments that made them legends. Think about Whitney's voice reaching the entire planet, Springsteen becoming America's storyteller, Santana's massive comeback with Supernatural, Alicia Keys arriving sounding classic and brand new at the same time. Clive Davis was behind almost all of it. He wasn't perfect. No 50-year career in that industry is controversy-free, but the impact is not up for debate. When an executive like this dies, it's not just one person's story ending, it's the quiet closing of an entire era of music. The man millions of people trusted completely, as a mentor in one show, and hated completely, as a villain in another. 6. Anthony Head. Same actor, same first name, Rupert. 2 characters that couldn't be more opposite, and audiences loved him as one and loved to hate him as the other. For a generation, Anthony Head was Rupert Giles on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the librarian, the watcher, the calm center of a show built on chaos. Not just a mentor, a father figure people didn't know they needed. Then, decades later, a new generation met him again as Rupert Mannion in Ted Lasso, cold, sharp, and cruel. Played so well that Buffy fans who trusted him instantly turned on him. That's not luck, that's range. He also appeared in Merlin, Little Britain, and years of British stage and television work. Anthony Head died at 72 from complications due to pneumonia, surrounded by family. His daughters spoke about the loss, not just as fans losing an actor, but as a family losing a father, last name on the list. And it's the one that's playing at every wedding this weekend, whether anyone realizes it or not. 7. Peabo Bryson 2, Disney duets, decades apart. Both of them still play at weddings today. Peabo Bryson's voice is the sound of Beauty and the Beast's title duet with Celine Dion, and A Whole New World from Aladdin with Regina Bell, 2 of the most played songs in movie history, and his voice is why they still land. Long before and after Disney, he built a serious career in R&B and soul, working alongside artists like Roberta Flack and Natalie Cole across decades. Peabo Bryson died at 75. after complications from a stroke. Here's the strange comfort in a voice like his. The songs don't stop working just because the singer is gone. They'll still play at weddings, still play when someone needs something gentle, still carry people back to their childhood. 7 lives, 7 completely different kinds of impact. A party anthem, a disco chorus the whole world knows by heart, a Disney voice and a horror icon in the same body, an artist who made different look like a superpower, the man who quietly built the soundtrack of modern music, a mentor turned villain who mastered both, and a voice that will keep playing at weddings forever. Death ends a person's time here. It doesn't erase what they made. The song still plays. The movie still starts. The scene still lands the same way it always did. If this meant something to you, that's exactly why we made it. Hit subscribe, because we're doing this with the respect these stories deserve, not the speculation. And tell us in the comments, which one hit you hardest? We read every single one. Rest easy. Lauren, Victor, Daveigh, Oliver, Clive, Anthony, and Peabo.